Greetings, Jay here, the Astro 30 yet again, and welcome back to AEL. Now thank you for joining me. Today is the day I want to test this Lateral MOSFET amplifier on a plus minus 50 volt supply rail, measure its wattage into 8 and 4 ohms, and see if this works or it just goes up in smoke. So I want to test it on the same power supply that the Lateral PA300 was tested on, and because I'm filming this on the same day but they're released on 2 different days as videos, the stuff's already set up on the desk, so all I've got to do is just hook the module to the heatsink, which is sitting up to the top left there. And I'm going to remove the fuses out of the fuse holders, and I'm going to drop the bias right down because I don't know what it's going to go up to on this power supply because it was tested at plus minus 31 volts. I'm going to put a couple of 100 ohm safety resistors across each fuse holder so I can easily measure the bias, and I'm going to put it through the dim bulb as usual first and then bypass it if everything's okay. So let me get this hooked up to the heatsink, the fuses removed, the resistors installed and all the other supply wiring hooked in, and then we'll take a quick look. Alrighty then, I've got everything hooked up. I've got the multimeter scoping, well, not scoping, but measuring the output of my amplifier. Here I've got the two 100 ohm resistors across each fuse holder to limit the current. Dim bulb's not bypassed. So before I start, I might wind that bias down a bit just in case it's a little bit too high because of a different supply voltage. Give it a couple of turns like that, and I'll reset it to roughly 35 mA. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, contact. Nothing unusual. Everything seems fine. Okay, immediately our DC offset's like 28 millivolts, so I'm going to see if I can knock that down a bit by just turning the trim pot. I think that's the wrong way. Drop it right down. I might want to bypass the dim bulb for this. Dim bulb bypassed. Wrong way. It is coming down, but it's just taking a little bit of a time. Yeah, I could say that's close enough, but I'm a little bit anal retentive. That's close enough. That's close enough to 0 for my liking. Okay, so far so good. Just check what the MOSFETs are doing. Nothing much. Okay, so I need to now measure across this resistor, see what our bias is, and if you're doing something similar at home, just be careful of exposed voltages and stuff all around the place. Nothing worse than getting zapped off of a 50 volt or 100 volt power supply. It can lead to a very bad day. As expected, it's now dropped down to about 16 mA, which is fine because I did turn the pot down, but I'll increase the bias now to roughly 35, which is 3.5 volts, and bias is adjusting nicely. So I'm going to say there's fine. So excellent. Turn that off, and now I can remove the safety resistors and put the fuses back in after I let the power supply discharge, which will take a little bit of time. And there it goes. I'll then load the amplifier, put a signal into it, into 8 ohms, and measure it on the scope and just see what sort of output power we get. Hopefully a little bit more impressive than the Lateral PA300 at this voltage, but we'll soon find out. Right, I've got the fuses back in, the amplifier is loaded, it's going through the protector relay just in case anything nasty happens. Got to make sure those input leads don't short to each other, which they're not, otherwise I'll get no signal. Okay, so dim bulb is not bypassed, so I'll turn it on. Wait for the relay to engage and load the amplifier. Seems fine. Bypass the dim bulb, and as usual you can watch the module as I increase the output, and I have a signal. There's clipping, and it's nice symmetrical clipping too. Okay, and that's what that looks like on the scope, which is nice and clean. None of that nasty business going on in the middle of the peaks there like it was on the Lateral PA300. And we've got roughly 25.4 volt RMS coming out. A little less than the PA300, 80 watts RMS. Okay, still not bad. So now it needs to be loaded into 4 ohms and the test done again. So I'll wait for the power supply to drop off in voltage before I start. Oh, it shouldn't matter because the relay's disconnected the amp anyway. So I'll swap over my grounds to 4 and run the test again. Okay, contact. Seems happy. Now I'll ramp the oscillator up. We have an output, nice and clean. There's symmetrical clipping. And to me, compared to this amplifier and the PA300, they're roughly the same powers. I'm going to say that's going to be about 109 watts into 4 ohms. Well, I was far off. It's 99 watts because it was about 19.9 volt RMS coming out. Yeah, okay. So I can turn that off now. So apart from the spikiness behaviour of the PA300, compared to this amplifier, that amplifier produced a little bit more power into 8 and 4 ohms than this one does. So, okay. But at least we know that it's not going to go off with a bang. This module is available on PCBWay, as far as I know, as a shared project. Well, it should be at least. The power supply is not. And as I explained in the last video about the Lateral PA300, I'm not going to because A, it needs a revision, and B, PCBWay are still messing around with their payment methods, which I won't go into again. So, if I do a revision on this to change this capacitor footprint, I'll be doing it on JLC PCB. That's just the end of it. However, I've tested this lateral MOSFET amplifier. I know what its power outputs are at plus minus 49 volts, we'll say. And yeah, it just gives me a good idea of how I can now go back and correct my 2 projects for the power outputs so it reflects a different power supply voltage, so it sounds more realistic. Other than that, I'm happy with the performance of this amplifier. It didn't explode, neither did the PA300. Yeah, well, what else can you hope for in this? Nothing. Anyway, I'm glad I've tested them now. I'm the Astro 30, and if you enjoyed this video, please remember to go down below, like, comment and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And as always, this is the Astro 30 saying see ya, thanks for watching, have a great day.
Amp it up, let the music flow. L's got the magic, come and see the show. Experimenting with wires, making sound divine. When things blow up, we just laugh, that's fine.